All right, folks, so today I want to do a video on the 4th gen seats in the 02 to 08 Rams. So these are pretty easy to install. A lot of people say that, you know, they bolt right in, and they're correct, they do. You got your little bolt holes here in the front. I don't have any bolts in them right now. And you got your bolt holes here in the back, you know, and they bolt right in. I got these bolts out because I'm going to show you the wiring for like the seat belts and stuff, which you can do on that. So this is a 06 Ram 2500 Mega Cab, and you know, these seats, doesn't matter if it's a Mega Cab, quad cab, whatever, the mounting holes in the cab are the same. So if you get a set of these seats, you know, this will apply to a quad cab as well too. So you can kind of see, like, this seat, I've got it separate from the console, and that's one of the things with these seats and the console. So you got like this little mounting bracket right here. There's no hole over here for, and I just got them set in here. I'm going to tip this up so you can see. But this mounting bracket was forward when I got it, and I just loosened it and moved it back a little bit so it could just kind of sit there. But what I did, so this seat's manual, my old seat was power, but I like the comfort of these seats. It really does feel a lot better when you're riding in the truck with these seats. So what I did, you know, I just unplugged this is all the stuff that goes to the power seat. I'd use the original harness from the old seats on the new seats. So this is where it comes out of the floor. Plug the harness in. I plugged it into my seatbelt sensor, you know, and that's the one on the seat, on the actual seat that plugs in, because these seats have airbags in them and all that riffraff. So if you're concerned about that, trying to pin out and whatnot, your old harness will work on the connector that's on your newer style seat. So it's great. All right, let's walk over to the other side. Say hi. Let's walk over to the other side. I'll show you that so you can kind of see. So two 15 millimeters in the front, little 3/8 impact action, bada bing bada boom. All right, so that'll tip forward. Same thing, you got your jumper harness here coming over, and it's the same thing. See, there's where it plugs in the harness on the actual new seat, the newer style seat. You can just unplug it and plug it into your harness, and you're good. Now this console has a USB port in it and some other stuff in there. I haven't really gotten around to figuring that out yet. I will. You know, all this stuff is laid out rough right now, but what I wanted to show you is it's very easy to install these seats from a functionality standpoint. So if you're an individual who's like, hey, I want to put these seats in, but I still want to have the safety features, you know, the seatbelt light, all that business, and I want to still be able to plumb in your USB charger and your cigarette lighter. Now the cigarette lighter and all that, that'll take a little ohm meter action to pin stuff out to figure out what's what. But from a seatbelt standpoint and just bolting in standpoint, you don't have to do any backyard rigging to get these things to go in. I mean, I just have to move it back a little bit, but I mean, it's cake to install these seats. So from a time standpoint, very easy to install. From an appearance standpoint, very nice. From a comfort standpoint, very nice. So, you know, if this is something that you're interested in doing, it won't take you a whole lot of time to install these, you know. And this console, believe it or not, I mean, there's no bolt hole here or anything. I was kind of concerned that maybe it would rattle around and whatnot, but it sits firmly on the truck cab floor, and when you have this seat bolted in, it's all good. So this console is bolted to this seat, but it's not actually bolted to the floor. So, you know, I suppose if you want to drill a hole through your floor and fasten that, you can, but I mean, when everything's installed, it looks perfect, looks really nice, doesn't rattle around or anything like that. So it's a really nice upgrade. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good one.